Why it's warm. Hi ladies and gentlemen, hi job hunters and hi students. Welcome to Study at Home. Welcome to my trilingual e-learning ECDL 2016 in 2018. Today I want to try a quiz with you. I hope to be able to perform the exam very soon. I'm going to let you know anyway. I'm going to go and try. I don't have to remind you that I already tested my level with the Sophia demos test, and the level was 79%, and since then I've been exercising, doing the best I can, and I will let you know. You know, there is this great website on which I'm learning a lot, Computer Training for You, and they have an Excel quiz made of 36 questions. And today I want to offer you two translations. So I'm going to read the question in German, and I'm going to give you a French translation and an English translation. Of course, easy translations. I'm from the generation 1976, so I know how to express myself so that they will understand me. It's really warm today. All right, y'all. I'm going to translate only the questions and the answer that I choose, that we choose. I'm not going to give you a huge bunch of translations. You just understand the questions and you hear the choice that we're going to be making together. Well, I'm gonna press. So if I'm right, you're right. If I'm wrong, you're wrong. We check time when I start and when I finish. The whole 36 questions, so you can see my results and my level, and then we perform it together in a trilingual version. Questions in German, translation in French, and then in English. Do it gradually. Okay, well, sometimes I will jump and will stop the quiz and just go and exercise on a on an Excel worksheet just to show you something. Sometimes it's good for our brain gym, right? Let's keep it up. Let's do it. You ready? All right, you all, let's do it. Translation live. It's live because I didn't prepare for it. I'm just doing it right now. Lord have mercy. Ready? Let's go. Let's start. This is the website Computer Training for You, as you can read, and the website is in German. So we go down the page until the end. And this is the quiz I'm talking about. Quiz Excel 2013 and 2016 with 36 questions. We click on it. Let's start. Okay, now you can check time, 12 o'clock. Actually, we should be having lunch, but we're gonna work and eat a little later because it's so hot. I'm not hungry right now. Okay. All right. We finish at 12:10, and this is result 94%. So you can see by yourself. Frage Nummer 7, Question Nummer 7, Question Number 7. Was ist der Vorteil, wenn Sie Zelladressen in Formeln verwenden? En français, quel est l'avantage quand on change le contenu de la cellule en formule? In English, what is the advantage when we turn the cell address into a formula? I will choose answer C. Die Berechnung aktualisiert sich, wenn sich der Zellinhalt ändert. En français, le calcul s'actualise automatiquement quand le contenu de la cellule change. In English, the calculation will be updated automatically when the cell content changes. So let's choose C. Richtig, means it's right. Next question. Frage Nummer 8, Question Nummer 8, Question Number 8. Was machen Sie, wenn Sie die Zeile 1 auf jeder Seite des Ausdrucks wiederholt haben möchten? En français, ça donne: que faites-vous quand vous aimeriez répéter la ligne numéro 1 sur chaque page à imprimer? In English, what do you do when you want the first row to be printed, to be repeated on each page to print? Layout, and then this symbol, print titles. And when we have that, then rows to repeat at the top. This is where you fill it. All right. So let's go back to the quiz. Frage Nummer 9, Question Numero 9, Question Number 9. Was können Sie im Namenfeld der Bearbeitungsleiste tun? Mehrere Antworten sind möglich. En français, que pouvez-vous faire dans le boîtier à nom, là où on travaille le contenu des cellules? Et en anglais, ça donnerait in English, what can you do in the name field, you know, the name box, where you can work on the content of the cell. Let me show it to you. Here, they're talking about this box. This is the box they're talking about, the name box, okay? Okay, this would be my answer. Eine Zelladresse zum Beispiel B7 eingeben, einen Zellbereich zum Beispiel A1 bis B7 eingeben. It means, well, I would insert a cell address or I would insert a cell range calculation. For instance, überprüfe Lösung, check the answer, and this one is correct. So let's move on. Okay. Frage Nummer 10, Question Numero 10, Question Number 10. Wie drucken Sie auch die Kommentare? Comment imprimez-vous les commentaires? How do you print the commentaries? This one. C. Im Dialogfeld Seite einrichten, Blatt, eine Einstellung für Kommentare wählen. Frage Nummer 11, Question Numero 11, Question Number 11. Was muss ausgewählt sein, damit Sie die abgebildete Tabelle nach dem Bezirk sortieren können? En français, que choisiriez-vous si vous deviez trier le tableau suivant en fonction du mot Bezirk? In English, what would you choose if you would have to sort the whole table according to the word Bezirk? And I would choose die Zeile Nummer 1, which means cell N1. Je choisirais la cellule qui s'appelle N1. Pourquoi? Parce que, je vais vous le dire tout de suite. Why? Because here Bezirk they're talking about, Bezirk, and this is the column N, and this is the row 1. Pourquoi? Parce qu'ici c'est écrit Bezirk, et ça c'est la colonne N, et ça c'est la ligne 1, donc c'est N1. Donc on avait raison. Prochaine question. Frage Nummer 12, Question Numero 12, Question Number 12. Welche Taste drücken Sie, um die Shortcuts einzublenden, die die Register ohne Maus öffnen? En français, quelle est la combinaison raccourcie pour pouvoir ouvrir les registres sans utiliser la souris? In English, what is the shortcut combo on your keyboard to open the register without using the mouse? I would say Alt, and then we can go and check together if it's right. Yeah, it's right. Let's go and check. Okay, these are the registers. Ça, ce sont les registres. En anglais, file, home, insert, etc. En allemand, il faut aussi connaître ces Datei, Start, Einfügen, Seiten, Layout, Formeln, Daten, etc. In French, it would be fichier, accueil, insertion, mise en page, formule, données, révision, affichage, etc. Right here, then you can choose the register, you know, more easily or faster. But I don't. Okay. Frage Nummer 13, Question Numero 13, Question Number 13. Was macht der abgebildete Zoom-Modus? En français, à quoi sert le mode zoom? In English, why do you need the zoom modus? I would choose A. Der Zoom-Faktor stellt die Markierung bestmöglich am Bildschirm dar. Traduction facile, on voit mieux. Easy English translation, you just see better. Whatever you're doing, you see it better. Next question. Frage Nummer 14, Question Numero 14, Question Number 14. Was ist ein Zirkelbezug? En français, qu'est-ce qu'une référence croisée? In English, what is a circular reference? I would say answer B. just because I know it. Alors, je choisis la question B, qui veut dire que la formule que vous avez choisie a été calculée avec la valeur contenue dans la cellule du résultat. Et il ne fallait pas. Frage Nummer 15, question numéro 15, question number 15. Sie löschen ein Register / Tabellenblatt, welche Aussage stimmt. En français, ça donne vous effacez un tableau sur lequel vous êtes en train de travailler. Qu'est-ce qui est juste parmi les trois solutions proposées? In English, if you delete a worksheet, what is true among the three proposed solutions? I would say das Blatt ist unwiderruflich gelöscht. Ça veut dire en gros que ce que vous venez d'effacer est irréversible. In English, it means that the worksheet you just deleted is irrevocably deleted.